What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Vechain on the daily time frame and discussing where this will be going. I do urge you all to check out the Bitcoin update. I'm going to be going through a fractal today that I'm seeing on Vechain, but the main reason we're going over it on Vechain is because we first spotted it on Bitcoin. We're also seeing it on HBAR, we're also seeing it on Elron, and now we're also seeing it on Vechain, and we'll be going through with that with you today. But remember, previously I was saying now that you're below, even with this pump over here, it's just into resistance. We believe we're going lower, putting that lower low, met the 1618 target down at 1.77 cents. And then even yesterday, I was just continuously saying, just expect that every pump is going to result eventually in a lower high. So it's just a failure, guys. You need to realize that because we made a lower low below this point over here. I've explained this in such detail in the Bitcoin update. So again, I urge you all to go over there so you actually understand what's going on, because I might miss out something. Whereas in the Bitcoin update, I mentioned it was the first update of the day. So I got everything in that video, and I've made, I think, 4 videos since. So I might miss a 1 or 2 things. So that's why I urge you anyway to always start your day off with the Bitcoin update and go on over to your alts. But essentially, since we lost this low over here, I don't care about reclaiming it. It's just we were interested in it because we didn't want to lose it. It was what's keeping us bullish. We have our low, and this is a higher low. So going forward, as long as we're above this higher low, we should eventually see these bullish movements. So we started making higher highs. We started forming a bullish cross. It's just unfortunate that we ran into this key resistance. We explained multiple times that we were getting pulled to it like a magnet. It's just after running into it, we need to hold its support over here on the bullish cross. But unfortunately, that same day was the day FTX. It's crazy because that was the day it needed to hold its support anyway. And of course, what more did you need than an event out of your power to go and ruin that for you? It's like, yeah, it happened at the right moment, didn't it? As soon as Vechain started waking up, as it didn't for so many months, as soon as it started waking up, of course, they just had to get pushed right back down, and we made a lower low. So it's, again, not about reclaiming this. Even if you reclaim, it's not bullish. It's about taking out this top over here, this resistance, because then it's giving you a chance to then come up to this. So I need to see us closing back above 2.8 cent if we want to see a bullish momentum. Even if you reclaim 2 cent, it's not enough. You have to reclaim that level. And me explaining it in the Bitcoin update is very clear. But essentially, this dump is this dump over here. We'll get into it in a bit more detail. But what we can see is that when we bottomed out over here in this M pattern, or dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it, we have one low and then a lower low. It's not a lower low over here, but it's pretty similar. These moves over here, sorry, this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 bottoms essentially, and over here you've got a lower low, exactly the same as that. So this area is quite similar over here, and we have a run up where we have a first push, retrace, continue, first push, retrace, continue, before you eventually start capitulating. But over here, for Vechain, you need to lose this higher low to flip it bearish. So that would be this higher low here. But we already had this level a bit lower, 2 cent. That would have been, in this case, over here. Because we did have a lower spike, just like we did over here. Then a higher low, then a lower low, then a lower low. So pretty much the same. We have our lowest point, and this is the second highest point after it. So if you lose this, you're coming down to here. So if you lose this, you're coming down to here. And of course, taking that out, yeah, the bottom's not in, and you can see you lost the low, you came back up above it, but it wasn't about reclaiming it. It's about taking out this high. You see, so you have this high here. This is our low. So those 2 points would be this low and this high over here, just like that. So as we were coming up over here, we need to take it out. We need to get above it, close daily candles above it. Same with here. As we're coming up here, we need to close daily candles above it. It's not about reclaiming this. Reclaiming this level means now we're going to attempt to break that. So yeah, holding above this means we're going to attempt to break that one. However, we've lost it. So again, even if you reclaim it, the 2 cent area, you need to take out that red resistance up ahead. And failing to do so is just going to result in a lower high and expected continuation downwards. So that's why I'm going to measure from the top of the move now, from here to here, move it over to there. Sorry, I'm going to put it over here, guys. My apologies. There we go. Oh, it's a bit... There we go. So we're seeing this on Elrond as well. If you've been on the Elrond video, sorry I was so quiet. I'm just figuring out. But yeah, we had a spike. We ran into resistance and we're stalling for a few days before continuing down. This is saying that it just bottoms out here. I really don't believe so, guys. Again, since making this a lower low, lower than this low, again, you're just running into any resistance, any pump, it's just going to fail. We're going to make a lower low afterwards. So expect 1.4 to be your next target, in between 1.4 to 1.6 cent. So I can give you some larger fib targets. It's showing you that we should, as we were coming up here, we should have never gone below this new gold box. I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. You can see there's a gold box. Actually, I'll just move it there for now, so you can see. And so when you're coming down here, you should not lose it. So of course, losing it, flipping into resistance is not good, guys. And so that's essentially saying that we're going to come forward to take out this low. But as long as we're holding this, there's going to be chances of us going up. So we did that, but then we need to confirm its support again. Failed to do so. That's why we eventually lost this, and then that low as well. So the fibs, what should have happened is push, exhaust, continue, right? But because we created the reversal wave here, that's why we've eventually gone down. And your next targets are these 1 fib levels. The first one being 1.7 cent, and then all the way down here at the 1618, in line with these two targets. Any of these can act as support. Again, I'd probably expect a bounce right here, but this bounce, it doesn't just have to reclaim this. It's to reclaim that red level up there, flip down to support to flip it bullish. Otherwise, even if we bounce from here, it could just be a lower high to continue lower. Do you understand? So make sure to check out the Bitcoin updates, follow them day by day, because it's going to make these Vechain updates much clearer. If you want it to be crystal clear, do the education where it's taught to you step by step from zero knowledge into someone that has the same knowledge as me and doesn't need extra guidance. You'll be able to figure out all for yourself. It's all in the course. That's 50% off at the moment. I am doing a free giveaway at the moment for a course over on my Twitter. Check it out. But if you want to private message me about the course or the one-to-one mentorship, do so over there. Also, if you want to send in chart requests on specific charts, you can do so through either the channel membership. So go check out the channel memberships, as well as sending in a super thanks. If you just want to donate to the channel and say a thank you, or you want to send in a super thanks and ask for a chart, you can go ahead and do so as well. That's just under this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let's try and push for 50 likes, because there is enough of you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.